Hi everyone. I'd like to take a moment and just show you some of the more advanced options and features you can use with Listing Express. First of all, I'm going to start off by going to Options. You'll see the uploading category. The uploading category is if you want to upload your items directly to either Amazon or Art of Books after you're finished listing. If you want to do this, just put in your username and password for that venue and select which one you're using, either Amazon or Art of Books. Down here, this is your Listing Express account info. Enter the PayPal email address or the email address you entered with and the password that we supplied you. If you come over to shipping, you'll notice we have two types of shipping, expedited and international. You can set these any way you want. You can always expedite if the weight is under a certain weight, never expedite, and auto ship expedited when the weight can't be determined, because not all items are able to have the weight determined by Amazon. This exact same thing is for international. And finally, you have your item SKUs. For example, you either have sequential SKUs or categorical SKUs. Right now we can see it's set to categorical. If I click this button, it will change to sequential. Sequential means that I'm using one base line for all of my SKUs, and I can change this to whatever I want. Whereas categorical will mean that I am using different SKUs for each different type of item, and I can change this to whatever I want as well. Alright, so we're going to save that, and we're going to go back into the program now. Alright, so I'm going to add an item, and I'm going to type this one in. I have this one saved in my clipboard. So that's ISBN. Click OK. And if I want to enter any more, it pops up right there, but I'm just going to hit enter and get out. Alright, so we can see that it pulls up the book. So I'm going to select that the book is in like new condition. Now we notice here that it pulls the lowest competitive price for the item. However, I want to price myself higher than that. So I'm going to click the 60, and you'll see it pops up right there in the price box for you. Okay, so let's fill out a little more information. Let's say that there is a page torn out. What I'll do is I'll come over here and I'll simply type in any extra text I want. So I'm typing in page torn out, and you'll see it comes right up in here in my final item description box. But let's say that we want to add an actual checkbox to this program, so because we have a lot of books that have pages torn out. What we're going to do is we're going to click Options and go to Checkbox Options. And since we're dealing with books, we'll change the items we're looking at to books, and we're going to select Pages. Now what you're looking at right now are the checkboxes that will come up in the Pages category right down here. So we're going to add another one in. This column that we're currently in is the checkbox name that we'll see. So we're going to say page torn, right? This column is the description that's going to be put into the item. So we're going to say page torn out, right? Now this checkbox, or this drop-down menu over here, is useful if you want to apply this to an item condition. So for example, if I select good and I save this, then whenever I select a book with good condition, it will automatically select that a page is torn out. However, not all my books that I list that are in good condition have a page torn out, so I'm going to set that back to nothing. I'm going to click Save. I'm going to exit out, and now we can see that our page torn out is right here. So I'm just going to check that and remove that from there. Now, in order to move back and forth, if I want to add a new item, to move back and forth between these items, I simply use these boxes right here. So we're going to say very good for this one. And then to finish this off, File, Save, Upload. And that will upload it to your inventory, and you'll get a confirmation email telling you that it has been completed. And that is all you really need to know to be using Listing Express. Hope you guys have a great day, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me.